Okay, so today's the 28th of March, and it was my 3 months on T just over a week and 2 days ago, I think. And so I think my last video before that was like a month and a half on T, and I said I'd do a year, maybe 2 months, but then I got late and shit happened, so I live with this kid now. So yeah, like I moved and like, I went out and stuff like that, and I got busy
And I mean,
job
exactly,
work and
exactly 6 months more than you.
yeah. So changes since my last video. My voice has changed.
My voice has changed a little bit, like slightly.
I noticed like my hairline has sort of receded a little bit. Like, I don't know. Like it's just like a tiny little bit. It starts to thin out like here, and my hair is not as thick anymore. And apparently it's not soft anymore. Like Tyler was saying, it was like really coarse, and it wasn't what he was expecting. So
I think it's just the short.
I think it's just the haircut. What else? Appetite has gone up. In the last week, I think we've had takeaway pretty much every night, basically for like morning, lunch, and dinner. Except for today. Yeah, except for today.
Because young boy here is getting too much acne.
I know, acne is another one that's coming in, especially with this side.
Especially that.
Yeah, this side heaps
Yeah.
here. A little bit here, a lot more around here. I've got a lot more, like I trimmed the sideburns, like the bum fluff, so now they're about like that long, and I can see darker hairs have come through, so I can see the new hairs that have come through. Because it's not as long anymore, so I can like see it all. Lots of chin hairs now. I've got like, I don't know, maybe like 4 or 5 like really spiky ones. Like those. What else? What else changes? My hands are a little bit more veiny. Like I can see the veins more than I could, which is cool. And what? My hips. I don't know. When I lay down, I can see it going down, but when I stand up, it's because I'm fat. So when I stand up, it doesn't look any different to me because it's all just fat. So, and I don't know if I've lost weight or not. So I can't. My face has changed a lot though. Like people are saying I don't have the baby face anymore, and like I don't know. Like I can see it sort of change. Our boy is becoming a man. Oh, thank you. Oh yeah, and the voice thing. I sound like a dying animal. Like I sound like a dying cat when I try and sing the songs I used to be able to sing. Like I can't sing them anymore. And like I've had to change the way I laugh because my voice just completely disappears when I try and go like really high pitch. And lots of testy pops. Yeah, lots of testy pops too. I've had a couple. I haven't said anything, but they're nice.
Mm-hmm.
You like make fun of me though about everything.
As if you're nice, dude.
Oh, I'm so nice. See? Anyway,
It's the English sarcasm.
oh yeah. What else? I'm passing a lot more. I'm passing pretty much 100% of the time now. Like we went out clubbing on the weekend, and
Everyone was just like, dude.
we went to a gay club. So, like, I just looked like a really young gay kid. And, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I'm not gay, but there's nothing wrong with that. And it was kind of interesting, like, using the male bathroom and not having anyone say anything. I mean, I used the urinal, like, that many times. Oh, there was one story. Went to the bathroom with a mate, and we were really drunk, and he told me this the other day, and I didn't actually remember until he brought it up. But apparently, we went to the cubicle together to go to the toilet, and some guy thought that the security guard thought that we were in there, you know, doing something else. And he was like knocking on the door, and he's like, "Oh, you know, you gotta come out. You know, you can't be doing anything, you know, weird in there." And apparently, I just stood there, and I was like, "No, we're fine. We just used the toilet." But like, I barely remember it. But like, no one said anything weird or anything to us in the bathroom.
Even that like Indian dude, like he turned up and he
Arabian. He was Arabian.
Arabian?
Yeah, Arabian. Yeah, an Arabian dude come up and he was hitting on us, and then I kept trying to like push him up onto the stage, and I was like, "Go and dance with that guy. Go dance with him." And I don't remember half of it, but he had no idea. I mean, he even went for a crotch grab. Yeah. He literally went for a crotch grab, and like it 100% because I packed with a freezer, so 100% passed the crotch grab test.
He was quite impressed.
Apologies to my mother if she's watching this, or any of my family. My nan's probably going to watch this. Hi, Nan. What else? So voice, appetite, sex drive hasn't really changed. Downstairs growth, not really anything. Facial hair doesn't matter. Facial changes, hairline. Crying, still can't cry. Well, I think I cried once at an X Factor, a voice video. The voice, there was a really like touching audition, and I cried. What else? Sleeping, it's harder to sleep at night. What else changes? What were your changes at 3 months? I remember. I don't really think of any. Facial hair. Passing. Oh, it's funny. I haven't changed my name yet on my license, and because I've actually moved out to New South Wales, I've still got a Queensland license because I've moved from Queensland down to New South Wales. So Queensland is the only state that still requires you to have your sex on your license. So I've got my birth name on my license, and I've still got the sex as female, which is right next to the birth year, and I always get asked for ID when I'm like smokes when I'm going out or whatever. And it's funny, I was at the tobacconist the other day to buy smokes, and the girl in there asked for my ID, and she's like, "How often do you get asked for ID?" And I was like, "All the time." I was like 14, 15, 14. And she's like, "Oh, I thought that. And I was like, "Oh, you should, you know, the name freaks people out even more." And she's like, "Oh, give us a look." I didn't have a look, and I showed her. And she's like, "Oh, that's interesting. I went to school with a guy named," and she said my birth name, and it's a really feminine name, and I was like, "Oh, cool." Like, I just play along with it, but she mustn't have seen that the sex they're female. And like, it was funny. Like, she didn't even realize I was trans. She basically just connected that female name with a guy and just thought that was my name. And so I've decided to sort of embrace that a bit. It's kind of funny freaking people out, especially if I'm doing like government like stuff on the phone, and I have to do, you know, because I haven't changed my name, I have to do like, you know, whatever on the phone. And they ask my name, and I tell them, and they're like, "Well, okay." So it's my voice. So that's funny. What else? That's it, really. I don't really think of anything else. So I'll probably do another video for my 4 months. That's it. Hopefully, if there's no changes by then, I probably won't make one. I'll probably do 5 months. But there hasn't really been that many changes except for like voice and facial hair. They're the only really 2 big changes since my last video. So probably only get like 100 views on this, if that's okay. I'll never be famous. So yeah, so next video will be in like a month's time. If no changes, it'll be longer. And I will also be doing a review with him about freedoms, because both got freedoms. So if you want to see some dick, go and click on my channel and watch the video. Okay, so